Alright. I just realized that I'm doing the main quest line, so I won't be um doing this quest. Let's just go to the Citadel now, wherever that is. Right here.
Need something, friend?
Yes, can I come in?
Welcome. Name's Paladin Bale. What do you need, civilian?
What can you tell me about this? About the Brotherhood of Steel?
I can see you're trying to appeal to my good nature. Pity for you I don't have one. I'll give you this one for free. We use our big guns to kill big super mutants, so people like you can sleep at night.
What is this place?
You're standing in front of the Citadel, headquarters to the Brotherhood of Steel, Capital Wasteland Detachment.
Can I come in?
Negative. No super mutants, civilians, or traveling salesmen allowed. Which are you?
Anything about the super mutants I should know?
Yeah, the city ruins are crawling with them. They've pretty much overrun all of old DC. Do yourself and us a favor and stay as far away from there as humanly possible. Definitely no place for civilians.
I have to go now.
Of course.
Okay. Maybe we do have to continue with the monument quest. Why is this always white? Open outer security gate. Come on, Sharon, let's go. Let's close it. Close outer security gate. Who the hell wrote that? Why would they write it that like that? Sharon didn't want to come in here. Galaxy News Radio Relay. Install the Virgo dish and activate the relay. Can we teleport out of here? Yes. Come on, Sharon.
Let's see the outcast do that.
Looks like the good fight has gained a new ally. Hey, all right! The hero of the wasteland returns.
Woo! Thanks, Three Dog. I was just glad to help with the good fight.
Hey, You're the one who deserves all the thanks. You struck a major blow against tyranny. Now, GNR can be heard clear across the capital wasteland again. That'll give Eden and those muties something to think about. But before I get back to my calling, I bet you want to hear about your dad.
Please, I miss him so much.
Whoa now, dry your eyes. A promise is a promise, and I will provide. When your dad passed through here, he and I talked for a good long time. He's a real stand-up kind of guy. He mentioned some scientific mumbo-jumbo which didn't make sense to me, and mentioned something called Project Purity. He also said something about going to visit a Dr. Lee in Rivet City. Then he left in a hurry.
Rivet City. Then Rivet City is where I'm headed. Goodbye, 3Dog.
Goodbye. Remember to keep us tuned in while you're out there. And watch yourself.
Photo of Dr. Lee. Oh. Oh. What the fuck? Why does it keep crashing? I mean, it is Fallout. Oh, we gotta talk to him again.
Hey, all right.
Alright. Wonder where that door is. Or we can go out the... There's like a door that goes... Unless it's down here. Should be weird. I don't know why it would be down. Yep, this is it. Sharon's down there for some reason. Alright, Sharon. I don't know why we can't join the Brotherhood. I guess we have to keep doing this quest. Oh yeah, we gotta look at our picture of Dr. Madison Lee. Dr. Lee. Yep, we've seen her before. We've never talked to her though. Alright, I'm hogging the couch. Sorry, Sharon. You can sit there while we wait for day. I have an ice cold soda pop. What's new? That guy just came out of the ground.
Morning.
Good morning. Hello. Are you Madison Lee? Yes.
Look, this is a restricted area. I'm tired of telling you people. It's you. My heavens, you look so much like him. You're James's son, aren't you? What are you doing here?
Wait, how do you know who I am? Have we met? Wait, you know my father? Have you seen him?
Well, yes, of course I do. Don't you know who I am? I suppose James never told you. Typical. I'm Dr. Madison Lee. I worked with your father many years ago. Your mother as well, in fact. You'll have to forgive me, this has all been very stressful. What with your father suddenly showing up here after being gone for so long. You have to understand that we put all of that behind us. Project Purity, our work, all of it. We've moved on, even if your father hasn't.
Trying to find my father. Have you seen him?
You mean you haven't? I assumed he sent you here. For that matter, aren't you supposed to be in a vault? James said he left you there.
I left the vault to look for him.
Did you? I was under the impression that's exactly the opposite of what he wanted for you. Well, you won't find him here. He's come and gone already.
I'm sorry. Could you please tell me where he's gone?
Your father insisted that we return to work on Project Purity. I tried telling him too much time has passed. There's no way it would work. Predictably, he refused to listen to me. He says he can prove it will work and headed off to the old lab. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to tell you.
I've been to Project Purity. He wasn't there.
Well, I know he was going there. Perhaps there's some indication of what he was up to. Did you find any notes? James was always taking notes. Recordings, holotapes, that sort of thing. Go back and search for something like that, if you're so determined.
Can you tell me more about my parents?
I suppose so. I worked with them for several years until your mother died, and your father decided it was time to leave. What else do you want to know?
What was my father like back then?
James? He was very driven, determined to change the world. Well, we all were back then, I suppose. He was focused on two things, really. Making Project Purity work, and your mother. When she died, I think he gave up. I know he wanted to keep you safe, but I think part of what he did was run away. But it seems that he never really was able to get over the idea. I'm frankly shocked that he waited all this time, and wants to try again.
I never knew my mother. What can you tell me about her?
Yes, your mother was... well, she was a good woman. A very dedicated scientist. Your father loved her very much. It was a shame that she died. She had been excited to meet you.
Why did my mother die? What happened?
Complications from childbirth. None of us were expecting it. We weren't as prepared as we could have been. You have to understand, we were struggling with scavenged, derelict equipment. We did everything we could.
I understand. I'm sure you did everything you could.
Yes, well, I'm sorry it wasn't enough.
Let's talk about something else.
Okay.
I'd like to know a bit. I'd like to know a bit more about you. Why can I not say that sentence?
What? Well, I'm not sure what there is to tell. Your father and I, we worked together for a long time. I think we were really on to something. But then there were complications. The project was abandoned and your father disappeared. I returned here to Rivet City and established the lab you see before you now.
Tell me about this project you worked on with my father.
Project Purity, we called it. What do you want to know?
What was the point of it?
It was simple, really. Fresh, clean water for everyone. Such a simple idea, and yet so impossible to realize. The plan was to build a facility that could purify all the water in the tidal basin at once. No radiation, no muck, just clear water. It just turned out to be more difficult than we anticipated.
Why didn't it work?
We had the basic principles down. We understood most of the science behind it, but the radiation in the area is so pervasive. Small-scale tests were fine, but anytime we tried to test the process on a larger scale, it was just too much. Maybe if we'd had more time, or better equipment.
Why did you stop working on it? What happened?
You happened. It wasn't just you. We had more problems than we could handle already, but your birth is what finally pushed it over the edge. Your father decided that you were more important than everything we'd been working for, and he left. He left all of us. Once he was gone, the Brotherhood decided we weren't worth their time anymore. Without their protection, we had to abandon the Purifier.
Let's talk about something else.
Okay.
What is this lab? What are you doing here?
This is the Rivet City Science Lab. It's taken many long years to put together, but we've done well for ourselves. Our work on portable fusion power and hydroponics are coming along quite nicely, if not quite according to schedule.
What kind of place is this Rivet City?
Rivet City is one of the few bastions of civilization left in the land. We're working to rebuild our society, to make the world livable again.
Can you tell me more about my parents? I don't know why this is highlighted. I already exhausted the dialogue.
What do you want to know?
Okay, I have to go now.
Good luck finding your father.
Luckily, I waited for this moment. Okay, so let's do better days first.
That batch of tests was inconclusive, but Madison and I are convinced it's a problem with the secondary filtration system. We're going to recalibrate the equipment and try again tomorrow, so that... James, please. I'm trying to work. Now's not the time. So that's the next step. Assuming we get the results we need, we'll move on to... James! Stop! I need to finish these notes. We'll move on to diagnosing the issues with the radiation dampeners. That should... Ow! James! Now? We really shouldn't.
Hello.
Hello.
Please excuse me. There is much work to be done.
What do you do around here?
I help Dr. Lee when she needs equipment moved. I am no scientist. I just help with the heavy things.
Oh. Well, that was my mom. For some reason, my guy looks like he's about to cry now. What the fuck is the noises you're making? Let's put my helmet back on. Alright, so Project Purity Personal Journal Entry 1.
So, here I am, back where it all began. Project Purity. God, we wanted to change the world. We really thought the waters of life could be a reality. And that's why this is a momentous occasion. Because even after 19 years, I still believe it.
Hello, mister.
Project Purity can and will be operational. This is just the beginning.
I heard that...
You're like,
Hi.
hello? Sit down in here. Project Purity Personal Journal Entry 2.
This is day 2 of my attempt to resurrect this project. I've got one of the portable fusion generators up and running, but it's just enough to power the emergency lighting and a couple of other systems. That will serve for now, but I'll need help powering up the mainframe. Time to visit Madison at Rivet City.
Project Purity Personal Journal Entry 3.
I spoke with Dr. Lee, Madison, at Rivet City.
Hey.
It went about as well as I expected. That is to say, she thinks I'm completely mad. How can I blame her? She's got her own life, her own team, and is making real, tangible scientific progress. Here I come again, the very paragon of failure and false promises. But the reality is, I need Madison and whatever scientific team she may have assembled. I can't do this myself. Project Purity is bigger than me. It always was. And without Catherine, God, I can't let this die. Not again. Not like this.
I don't know where the other ones of these were. Project Purity personal journal. Oh, this is a personal journal. We should go back there and try to find more. I think I found them all, though. Let's see if we can even get more of them before we go there. Project Purity personal journal. One, 2, 3, 5, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, and 10. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, and 10. Better days. And then there's 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. Okay, then there's the other one. There's these. What's this one?
Well, here we are again. Project Purity and me. It's been close to 20 years since my last entry, since I left all of this behind to make a life for my son. We've spent that time in Vault 101, tucked away from the rest of the world. It wasn't perfect, but it was safe, and that's all I could have hoped for. Now my son is a grown man, handsome, intelligent, confident, just like his old man. And as hard as it was to admit it, he doesn't need his daddy anymore.
So this one would be next on the personal entries. This is Project Purity Personal Journal Entry 5.
Even in Vault 101, my work on Project Purity never really stopped. Soon after we arrived, my nightly routine included sneaking into the restricted areas, searching for, I don't know, whatever I could find. It was a Voltec facility after all. The place was built with some of the most advanced technology this country had ever developed. Those excursions never turned up anything particularly useful. So, one night, after half a bottle of scotch, I broke into the overseer's office. It was easy enough to hack his console, gain access to the restricted files. Most of it was garbage. Propaganda, spy reports, just plain rambling bullshit, really. But there was one thing, one name that stood out amongst all the others. Dr. Stanislaus Braun. I knew of Braun's work, of course. He was a celebrity in his day, Voltec's sorcerous scientist, leaving his peers in awe of his technological wizardry. But it was in Vault 101 that night in the overseer's office.
There was some sort of bad
I first learned of Braun's involvement in Voltec's social preservation program and his work on something called GEC, the Garden of Eden Creation Kit.
Me too. Nothing is getting through.
8.
To be honest, the GEC sounded
These
like
walls.
pure fantasy, even for someone of Braun's capabilities. It was nothing short of a miracle. A terraforming module capable of producing life from complete lifelessness. But not only was this thing a reality, it was actually distributed to several vaults to be used after an atomic war. Vault 101 was, sadly, not on that list. I did some digging and discovered Braun's name on the reservation list for a Vault 112. I'm no slouch, but this man, he could have easily succeeded where I failed. Does his collected knowledge remain within the halls of Vault 112? Journals, holotapes, computer records, maybe even experiments. If I could gain access to just a fraction of Braun's genius, Project Purity would become a reality.
Project Purity Personal Journal Entry 10.
I'm off to Vault 112 to search for anything of Braun's that might help me get this purifier up and running. All I know is that it's west of some place called Evergreen Mills, and it's well hidden in some sort of garage. But I'll find it. I have to. It's so close. But that's the story of Project Purity, isn't it? An eternity of almost theirs. Let's see if Braun has the missing puzzle piece.
Okay. I'm not listening to these yet until I find them all. Let's go back home.
Morning.
Morning.
Stay chill, dude.
Yeah, dude. Let's go back home. And I think I'm going to start doing the DLCs.
It appears you've been wounded, sir. May I suggest you utilize your infirmary?
Sure. Stand in this corner. I don't know if I can tell you to wait. Or not.
What do you need?
Wait here.
I shall wait here until you return for me.
It's good to see you alive and well, sir.
Fuck. Science and speech. Alright. I already know I want to go to Point Lookout. So I guess... Oh yeah, we had the Stimpaks as one. But I'm just gonna make that one.
Welcome home, sir.
I'll be back, Sharon.
All of us here thank you for everything you've done. For us. For the wastes. We pulled together and got you this. It's the best we could do. Please take it. With our thanks.
Thanks.
No. Thank you.
No. We're going to Point Lookout.
You! Are you going to Point Lookout? I need your help. My daughter stowed away on the Duchess Gambit a few weeks ago, and I've been worried sick ever since. I haven't heard anything from her, but if you're going there, could you look for her? Please, I'll do anything to help.
I can't promise anything, but I'll look for her.
Oh, bless you. Her name is Nadine, and she left a couple of weeks ago. Said she wanted to see the world. Silly little thing that she is. That Tobar said he dropped her off at Point Lookout, but who knows what's happened to her since then. I don't know if you can convince my little Nadine to come back, but just give her this note from me, would you?
Note to Nadine. Do you know anything about Point Lookout?
Only that it's where Tobar gets those punga fruits he sells off. Must be making a good profit off of them, too. I hear rumors the place is full of swamps and killer plants, but I don't know about all that.
What can you tell me about your daughter?
She's about your age, and when she left, her hair was dyed bright orange. You shouldn't have any problem recognizing her. She told me she wanted to go find her fortune, but I thought it was too dangerous. I should have known better than to say that. Moment I told her she couldn't go, it was just a matter of time before she ran off.
I need to get going.
Please, find my daughter.
Okay, Catherine.
Welcome, my friend. I am Tobar the ferryman, and this fine vessel is the Duchess Gambit. We're just back from Point Lookout, but it won't be long before we set off again. Interested?
I might be. What's so special about Point Lookout?
You look like a man who's been around the wastes, so I'll cut right to it. In Point Lookout, you'll find fresh-grown food, mysterious locales, and treasures as of yet unlooted. But keep your wits about you, because you'll find more than a few exotic critters and inhospitable locals. So stay here if you're not man enough.
Nice boat. You must have seen a lot of places with it.
You should have seen her back in her heyday. Why, we traveled up and down the coast from the Commonwealth to the Broken Banks. Good times, but these days she's not fit to take out to the coast. Too many spouts ready to drown her and too many critters looking for lunch. But the Point Lookout run is good enough for now. We've got a sweet deal ferrying cargo and the occasional traveler.
Tell me more about Point Lookout.
Down south, this side of the bay, there's a soggy strand of beach called Point Lookout. Oh, it's got it all. Ruins of ancient pleasure towns, mysterious swamps bristling with treasure, and all practically untouched by outsiders. But if you're curious, I could offer you a ride over to that faraway land. For a nominal fee, of course. And sorry, but I don't do group trips. If you want to see Point Lookout, you'll have to leave your friend here.
Tell me more about Point Lookout.
Da-
Why does it... That girl named Nadine caught a ride on your ship. Any idea where she is?
Ah, Nadine. Sprightly little tomboy with more curiosity than common sense, that one. Caused so much trouble on the trip that I probably would have thrown her overboard if she hadn't reminded me of myself at her age. I haven't seen her since we hit land at Point Lookout. But knowing her, I'll bet she's gotten herself in plenty of trouble.
I'd like to buy a ticket.
Looking for fame and fortune? Hoping to cultivate the delicious punga fruit? Or just looking to run away from your life on these dreary shores?
Do I need anything else?
Once you've got a ticket, just head into the cabin and settle in on the cot. We'll be there in no time. And sorry, but I don't do group trips. If you want to see Point Lookout, you'll have to leave your friend here.
I'm ready to head out.
Whenever you're ready, just take a rest on the cot in the cabin. We'll be at Point Lookout in no time.
Are you just gonna follow me around? Okay. Let's go.
Welcome to the Duchess Gambit.
The Duchess Gambit is ready to begin its trip to Point Lookout. Travel to Point Lookout. Watch. No! Dog meat is waiting outside of Vault 101. Sharon has returned to the 9th circle. You have discovered Point Lookout Pier.
Welcome to Point Lookout, my friend. The trip was fine. The weather's nice and damp, and everything out there looks pleasant as ever. Looks like nothing's changed since my last visit, except all that smoke I saw on the way in.
Should I be worried? What's over there?
Oh, nothing much. Just old Calvert Mansion. Just a huge abandoned estate teeming with who knows what opportunities for profitable scavenging. You know, nothing much. I know I said Point Lookout was perfect for treasure hunters, but it's a rare day when you get a beacon like that.
Any place you recommend in Point Lookout?
Depends what you're looking for. If you need supplies, head to the shop over at the end of these docks. Convenient, and I get caps for referring you. If you need a place to stay, there's an old motel further into town. The beds there are still pretty soft, even if it's because they're full of lice. And if you're looking for some hunting, there's a fella named Plick who runs a club out in the northeast. Strictly for high rollers, though.
I have to go now.
Good travels to you.
My armor looks gray here. Look at all these, like, Carnival cups and food packages. Carnival. Popcorn bags. Pilgrim's Landing. I haven't played this DLC in so freaking long. I remember when I was little, there's a gun in the middle here somewhere. New garbage bin. Compactor. What the heck would we need that for? Yeast. I feel like I need this. The switch is right there. What do you mean it's activated elsewhere? Confederate hat? Get that junk off my head. This place is not as big as what I thought it was. House of Wares.
Move along, please.
Hello.
Well, hello there, young traveler. The fates had told me that I would receive a visitor today. But I'm being rude. I am Madame Panada, And this is Madame Panada's house of wares. For all things a traveler needs, I am here to provide. Bullets, stim packs, armor, weapons, junk. If you need it, Madame Panada has already anticipated your need and procured it months ago.
Show me what you have for sale.
All of Madame Panada's wares are top quality. And what is it you would like to
Axe. Double barrel shotgun. Got lever action rifles. Can you repair some things for me?
Certainly.
Aww.
Madame Panada is quite handy with a wrench.
Her repair skill's only 5. I have to go now.
Fair travels, young one.
She's got a lot of money. We're using this thing. Whoa. We need to give this to Sharon. Maybe I should collect, like, cigarettes. You shoot both of them at the same time. Should we go? Yeah, I should go in here first. Free breakfast. Storm door to Homestead Motel office. A key. Oh, I didn't have to buy it, but it's okay. Homestead room 1K key. What? 75? Why is the value of that 1G key? We'll have to sell these fission batteries. Shit. Lever action rifle. I don't need that. Sell these cigarettes. There's no, like, a door here. Unless I took it off. Look at that TV. That's a new TV. It's Lincoln's repeater, but not. You've discovered the Homestead Motel. So is this 1K? 1D. Wow, this is pristine. Pre-war hat. Locker key. Some coveralls. Plus 10 repair. This person was a red. Welcome to USA, Dr. Zhang. I apologize that I cannot receive you in person. Agent Zhang, our Norfolk contact confirms your arrival. How eager the Americans are to believe that a great mind of the people would defect. Our countrymen of the people... What? Our countrymen will herald you as a hero when your work is done. To that end, let us turn to the details of your mission. This room will be your safe house in Point Lookout. Focus initially on playing the American lapdog. Do not arouse suspicion. When it is safe, use the key you were given in Norfolk to open one of the public rental lockers on the boardwalk near the motel. You'll be provided with the password you'll need to access your mission dossier. Zhu Ni Haiyan, Agent Zhang. Haoyun. The Velvet Curtain. Recover the dead Chinese spies. Mission debriefing from the locker. Oh, this is cool. That was just a normal Chinese pistol, right? Yeah. One G. What the heck happened here? Where's the last one? There's another room. This 1K. What the fuck? What the fuck? Axe. What? Moonshine. The hell happened here? Oh. It's the pint-sized slasher mask. We haven't seen him yet. My god, why is there so many fission batteries? What was that? Oh. Nice. See if there's any other rooms. Let's go do this quest. And then we'll go sell these fission batteries before we go anywhere. I have a feeling I'm supposed to keep this yeast for something, because it's like a new thing. What is that? Is it person of interest? Is that Dr. Lee? Bulletin. Attention citizens of Point Lookout. Wan Yang, suspected communist and Chinese sympathizer, has been reported in the vicinity of Point Lookout. Agent Yang may be operating under an alias and or using a disguise. You are required to report any suspicious persons or behavior to Lieutenant Crumfolds, DIA, at the U.S. Naval Office located at 1811 St. Mary's Branch. Oh, here's the note to Nadine. My darling little Nade. I know life wasn't always the best at home, and we've had a few rough winters. I don't blame you for running off to find something better. At your age, you think you're wasting away at home while the world's just waiting for you to come get it. When I was about your age, I ran off from my mom too. And even though there were some terrible things along the way, it ended up with me having you. So I can't complain. I just wish you could have seen your grandmother. I wish I had a chance to see her again myself.
I apologize that I cannot receive you in person, Agent Zhang. Our Norfolk contact confirms your arrival. How eager the Americans are to believe that a great mind of the people would defect. Our countrymen will herald you as a hero when your work is done. To that end, let us turn to the details of your mission. This room will be your safe house in Point Lookout. Focus initially on playing the American lapdog. Do not arouse suspicion. When it is safe, use the key you were given in Norfolk to open one of the public rental lockers on the boardwalk near the motel. You will be provided with the password you'll need to access your mission debriefing. The agreed upon payment will be paid upon extraction. Hayun, Agent Zhang.
Oh, I knew you would return. How may Madame Panada assist you? All of Madame Panada's wares are top quality.
Go now.
Fair travels, young one.
Right up here. What's in here? Nothing. F. Box 1207 Spy Audio's password.
Go to the bank and use the password Xin Chan Weng. The software is configured to recognize only our voices.
Photo file. Wanted person. Okay. Use the password holotape to access safety deposit box 1207 at Point Lookout Bank. Gotcha. This is cool. We came here from the capital wasteland on a mission to uncover the secrets of the Chinese. Lone officer's desk. Box 1191. Password backup. Pass up. A teddy. Police hat. look around here first. Fishing poles. Go fucking fishing. Wine. What the heck? It's his apartment. We've got a few sealed still. Let's read this first. Security updates. In compliance with our parent company, Isla Negra Holdings, we are installing a new security system for our safety deposit customers. In addition to conventional tumbler locks, the new system will offer a keyless voice recognition lock alternative. Tellers are asked to encourage both existing and new safety deposit customers to sign up for this new service. National security update. All tellers are reminded to be on the lookout for any customers attempting to exchange foreign currency. Civil Defense has asked us to be especially vigilant of customers possessing Chinese yuan notes. Should you encounter such a customer, trigger the silent alarm and attempt to delay the customer without arousing their suspicion. Shift closing notes, 10/18/77. Several large sum wire transfers today. We needed to notify the feds in the AM. You'll need to replenish large bills. Payday is coming. Another complaint about the Another complaint about the voice-activated locks is at the safety deposit room. Dorothy came in to fetch Burns' will, and we couldn't get the box open because his voice was the only one configured for the authorization. I figure it's a long shot, but I told Dorothy to go home and see if she has any holotapes or such of Burn talking. We might get lucky and fool the lock into opening it if we play it back in there. Shift close notes.
The audio password for my box is nevermore.
Shift close notes. Shovel. 2 silence pistols.
Welcome to Bincom. Secure teller. Vocal authorization requested.
Our password is Jin Tan Wang.
Processing. Password verified. Voice ID mismatch. Access denied. User voice unauthorized. Access denied.
Go to the bank and use the password Xin Chan Wen. The software is configured to recognize only our voices.
Granted.
The audio password for my box is nevermore.
Processing. Voice ID confirmed. Access granted.
Espionage Debriefing. I got this too. Wow. medical clipboard. That's different. Wonder what it has on it. I don't know. Okay, let's see what this espionage debriefing is.
Agent Zhang, as you know, an important Chinese surveillance vessel was lost in American waters. Your mission is to destroy derelict submarine SSN-37-1A before the Americans can recover and analyze it. The recovery location is included in this dossier, and your cover ensures that the Americans will allow you access to their recovery operation. However, you will need an authorization code to trigger the self-destruct sequence. One of our field operatives in your area, Agent Yang, has these codes hidden in a dental capsule, but her current whereabouts are unknown. Locate and rendezvous with Agent Yang, then destroy the submarine. Report to your safe house for extraction information when the mission is complete. The will of the people protect you, Agent Yang.
Is this? Yep, Agent Yang. So they had to meet up with. Search for clues about the fate of Agent Yang. Wait. Known aliases: Jamie Patrick, Maria Lopez, Stanley Derrick, Five Claw Dragon. I have a feeling that's going to be the person that we find. This Five Claw Dragon. There's a person right here. I don't think I need to sell this stuff yet. Who the hell's on the roof? How can I get up there? Alright, well, we're here. Let's just sell this stuff.
Oh, it is good to see you well. And what is it you would like to purchase?
I want to sell, not purchase. Is there a way on the roof? I need a barrel. I could probably get up on the roof. Who is right there? There's someone standing right there. Who's that? There's a dog. didn't have to kill you if you weren't mean. Damn it. Let's look at these houses. Bubbles. One rat. Okay. And I'm gonna stop recording for now. In the next episode, I guess we'll just walk around trying to find some stuff to do here, I guess. But off camera, I want to try to get on that roof. And then when I start recording again, I'll see if I can find whoever that person is. So, thank you for watching. I will hopefully see you in the next episode.